Thank you for staying with us. It's Breakfast Central on News Central. Well, no doubt, right before the break, we told you about the story that's brewing right now, and it's got to do with the fact that the media practitioners are indeed enraged that a political a person is indeed interfering with what is ongoing there in the country. But what we're going to do right now is bring our man who will be joining us up to speed to bring us latest with that story. Abdinoor Aden joins us this morning. Good morning to you, Abdinoor. Thank you for being here on Breakfast Central.
A very good morning to you too, Johan. And
all right, Abdinoor, I want to dive right into it. Can you bring us up to speed with this supposed tug of war, power tussle over the election coordinations in Kenya?
Well, we've had the ICT Minister, Mucheru, who had initially gazetted a list of people who were to be able to lead these debates. We've had similar debates in 2013, in 2017, but now with less than 4 months to the general elections, this caught many by surprise. And it includes some members of the media fraternity, a few journalists and members of other sectors. And that really angered some of the other practitioners led by the Kenya Editors Guild. And, this debate also holds a lot for the media, considering the airtime and everything else involved in its coordination.
Abdinoor, I want to put this to you. Is that the role of the ICT Minister when it comes to setting up panels that would handle the debate up until the president election? Whatever happened to the media practitioners and the media guild in Kenya?
Well, initially we've had, if I use the example of 2017, the last elections, and the 2013 elections, we've had an association which had, been formed to lead this entire thing of debates, inviting the candidates, coordinating the logistics and many other things. And that was able to see the presidential candidates. The other thing is, apart from the presidential, that really focused on the presidential debates alone, yet we know there are other seats like the governorship, the member of parliament, the women representative, the legislators, and this committee that was announced by the ICT Minister, even though there is a huge debate whether he holds the jurisdiction to name such a list, included now the coordination of the debates for the lower levels.
All right, Abdinoor, let's take a look at why this is being done. Now, many have come out to say that this is being done so there will be control as regards to what is being shown, what questions are being asked. So there will be a complete control, especially from the political standpoint. How true do you think this is?
Well, as we speak, we know already that the political I thought I had muted myself, sorry. As we know that the ICT Minister, since the political alignment has already happened, we know the Azimio coalition, we have the Kenya Kwanza coalition, and as the serving minister, the members of the deputy presidents, the Kenya Kwanza view him as not being neutral, including other stakeholders. So the argument is that there is no neutrality on the minister's part, and that amounts to interference, because himself, even though President Uhuru Kenyatta is not a candidate, but his affiliation with the Azimio coalition and endorsement of Raila Odinga already, portrays the minister as, not being, neutral. And this debate involves a lot of matters, including some of the questions which might, as we know, there are some of the very critical questions that were asked in 2017 and in 2013, which didn't, hold well with some of the candidates. So I think that neutrality aspect and has really contributed to this entire argument, this entire debate on the debate.
All right, Abdinoor, the guild president, as Churchill himself, he talked about violation of Section 34, subsection 2. Help us understand what this means and how it concerns media infringement as it pertains to all the debates that's ongoing.
Well, we know that in the last few years, we've had, the Media Owners Association, the Kenya Editors Guild, and those people who advocate for media freedom actually raised issues with, the government not paying media companies their advertisement revenues, the government establishing its own newspaper to carry government adverts, and so on and so forth. And this economically affected some of the media houses. We've seen dozens of journalists losing their job because media houses couldn't sustain themselves because of shortage of revenue. And now the debate itself has been viewed also as a source of revenue by these media companies. We have the issue of sponsors. We've had the issue of the participation, the many stakeholders coming forward, and now the threat and the fear of government hand in it has raised the fears that there might be other economical related challenges, and that is the main issue.
That's the main issue. So right now, as we speak, there's a debate going on, this time not on TV, not on the political space, but of course the debate within the Kenya Editors Guild, of course the media, and not forgetting to who has the power to indeed carry out what debates that people will get to watch and also have questions to ask. In this way, Abdinoor, I want to say thank you so much for joining us here on Breakfast Central, and hopefully we'll get an update as well on how this turns out.
Absolutely, and we'll see where this tussle ends.
All right. Thank you so much for being here on Breakfast Central. We will see where the tussle ends. And that's exactly what Abdinoor Aden is saying there. Oluchi, it's one thing, but let's face the fact. If you're really going to set the motion for a debate to happen, especially when it's got to do with politics, who has the right to indeed set up that debate? Like we all know.
Exactly. Who has the right? That's a big question. I mean, some people obviously have the answer to this question, but they're waiting to hear from ICT Minister himself, that's Joe Mucheru, and from the Editors Guild in Kenya. They're the only ones in best positions to actually give us the right answers. So let's just wait and see how it unfolds.